CBS Full Y&R The Restless spoilers, Saturdays, full the 9th of May 2026. Welcome back to our channel, fellow Y&R addicts. Today is a beautiful day to dive into the absolute madness that our favorite soap has blessed us with. Grab your coffee, your tea, or maybe something a little stronger, because we have so much to unpack from the latest Genoa City drama, and trust us, you are going to want to hear every single detail of this emotional roller coaster. I cannot believe they are doing this to Chatham again. Like, I am literally shaking my head at my screen right now because what on earth is Adam thinking? Before I even get into the Nick and Victoria stuff, we desperately need to talk about Chelsea and Adam, because I am losing my mind over these massive red flags with Reza Thompson. I mean, we all saw this coming the second Adam packed his bags for Las Vegas, right? You just don't send Adam Newman to Sin City and expect him to come back with his halo intact. But actually seeing Chelsea confront him back in Genoa City is giving me absolute palpitations. My heart cannot take this level of stress. And let's be real for a second. Adam slipping back into his spider persona is my ultimate weak spot as a viewer. But it is so unbelievably toxic. Remember when they tried this storyline years ago? Yeah, it was a hot mess then, and it's a hot mess now. But it is a glorious, dramatic, soapy mess. I've been watching since 2015, and whenever Adam goes to Vegas, you know his moral compass gets checked at the Nevada border. He had to reconnect with Reza to find Matt Clark and save Nick. I totally get that. I understand the stakes were life and death, but did he have to kiss her, really, Adam? You couldn't just play some high-stakes poker and get the information. You had to lock lips with your old bookie. So now they are back in GC, and Chelsea is not letting this go. And honestly, good for her, she saw the chemistry. She saw the way Reza looked at him in that hotel room when she barged in. Am I the only one who felt the absolute ice in the room when Chelsea and Reza pointed at each other and said, "Who is this?" At the exact same time, that was iconic soap opera gold. But now Chelsea is grilling him. She is demanding to know what really happened in Vegas and what his relationship with Reza actually entails. She is looking for any sign that the man she loves is slipping away into the darkness again. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about the hypocrisy here for a hot second. I love Chelsea, I really do, but I am sorry. Karma is a boomerang, honey. Do we not remember Baltimore in 2024? When Adam was with Sally Spectre, my poor, sweet Sally, who is going through absolute hell right now with her miscarriage. But that's a whole other rant, and Chelsea was with Billy. They slept together. Chelsea broke Sally's heart and ruined her own relationship with Billy because she couldn't control herself around Adam. So part of me is sitting here late at night typing this, thinking, well, Chelsea, how does it feel? How does it feel to be the one sitting at home, wondering if your partner is out there crossing lines with someone else? It sucks, doesn't it? But still, I am so emotionally invested in Chatham that I don't want them to implode. Will Adam actually confess to kissing his old partner in crime? Knowing Adam, he's going to try to justify it. He's gonna say, it was part of the con, Chelsea. I was trying to save my brother from a psychopath. And you know what, it kinda was, but Chelsea is too smart for that. She is a former con artist herself. She knows the pull that darkness has on him. I'm dreading the fallout. But I am absolutely here for the Emmy-worthy screaming match we are about to get in their penthouse. I just know Melissa Claire Egan and Mark Grossman are going to act the absolute house down. Okay, back to the point. Let's talk about the other Newman brother who is currently putting my blood pressure through the roof. Nick Newman. I am so stressed about Nick right now I can barely breathe. The spoilers say Nick is revealing a massive secret to Victoria on Friday. Now, we know he's been doing a bit of a family tour, confessing his drug addiction. Which, by the way, is the darkest, most heartbreaking storyline they've given Joshua Morrow in years, and he is absolutely crushing it. I mean, the raw emotion he is bringing to the screen is incredible. Because fentanyl to calm down and cocaine to get hyped up. I mean, my jaw was literally on the floor when Matt Clark revealed that Nick is supposed to be the golden boy. He's the moral compass of the Newman family. To see him reduced to stealing drugs from a storage unit and then collapsing in agony at that rundown gas station because Matt purposely planted a tainted batch. I was sobbing, literally sobbing. Having Sharon and Noah chained up, forced to watch him writhe on the floor fighting for his life. Pure trauma. And now he has to look his sister in the eye and tell her how far he has fallen. So Nick is talking to Victoria, but how is the Ice Queen going to react? Victoria can be so incredibly judgmental. Remember how she treated Abby or Adam when they messed up? She always gets up on her high horse. But this is Nick, her favorite sibling, the one she actually respects. I kinda hope she breaks down and hugs him, but this is Victoria we're talking about. She's probably going to try to manage the PR fallout for Newman Enterprises before she even asks if he needs to go to rehab. I know some people are loving Victoria's ruthless, corporate era right now, but personally, I need her to be a sister first and a CEO second for once in her life. But wait, what if the secret isn't just the addiction? The notes say he might be planning an ambush on Matt Clark. Yes, please. I need Nick to get his revenge. Matt has been terrorizing this family for way too long. The man set up a live surveillance feed on his phone just to watch Nick die from poison drugs. He is a psychopath. If Nick is hiding in the shadows, waiting to strike Matt down and end this nightmare once and for all, I will stand up and cheer in my living room. I am so sick of Matt Clark having the upper hand. And it is so dangerous. Nick is not in his right mind. He is going through severe withdrawals. He's physically weak. And Matt is a master manipulator. Remember when Matt faked his own death and framed Nick for murder? Yeah, didn't work out well for Nick then either. I am terrified that Nick is going to walk right into another trap. If Adam isn't there to back him up because he's too busy fighting with Chelsea over Riza, Nick could actually be killed this time. I am praying that Victoria talks some sense into him, or better yet, helps him execute the ambush. Can you imagine Nick and Victoria teaming up to take down Matt? That would be epic. And speaking of people walking into traps, can we talk about Phyllis and Victor? I'm steaming mad, furious. Victor Newman is the biggest hypocrite on daytime television, and I am not afraid to say it. He is blackmailing Phyllis with fake ad-generated emails to steal Summers Corp. emails. Are you kidding me? It's so dirty, even for the mustache. I cannot stand how he constantly uses his power to crush anyone who doesn't bow down to him. Phyllis has worked so hard. And now Victor and Victoria are trying to rip it all away with literal forged evidence. Because Lauren Fenmore is stepping in to warn Phyllis, and thank God she is. Lauren is the only true friend Phyllis has left who will actually tell it to her straight. Michael Baldwin already warned her that things look incredibly grim, especially with Christine the Bug Blair taking over as the new district attorney. Don't even get me started on Christine. She will use any excuse to throw Phyllis in a dark hole and throw away the key. The bias is so real. Lauren knows that Victor doesn't make empty threats. When Lauren tells you to watch your back, you need to listen. But will Phyllis listen? Of course not. It's Phyllis. She was literally yelling at her own portrait in her office saying she will never, ever give up. I love her fire, I really do. But sometimes I just want to shake her through the screen. Phyllis, girl, play it smart. If she fights Victor head-on with no proof that the emails are fake, Christine is going to subpoena Kane and Billy, and Phyllis will be wearing an orange jumpsuit before May sweeps are even over. She needs to be strategic, not impulsive. And what about Lauren's own life? She is starting a new chapter as Michael steps back, and she is second in command at Summers Corp. If the company goes down in flames because of Victor's blackmail, Lauren goes down with it. Her warning to Phyllis isn't just out of friendship, it's self-preservation. I am so worried that this whole Victor AI scheme is going to cause a massive rift between Lauren and Michael. Michael is trying to keep them out of jail, and Phyllis is ready to burn Genoa City to the ground to keep her company. It is a disaster waiting to happen. It's just so wild how everything is exploding all at once. You have Adam and Nick fighting for their lives and their relationships because of Matt Clark's twisted games. You have Chelsea losing her mind over Rize and the ghost of the spider persona. You have Victor completely ignoring the fact that his sons are in mortal danger because he's too busy playing God with Phyllis's business. Seriously, Victor's priorities are trash. Your namesake, Victor Nicholas Newman, literally almost died from overdosing on poison drugs in a dirty gas station. And you're in your tailored suit handing Victoria a manila folder of fake emails to ruin a woman's life. Make IT make sense. When Victor finally finds out how close Nick came to dying while he was busy playing corporate sabotage, I hope the guilt eats him alive. Though let's be real, he'll probably blame Adam somehow. He always blames Adam. It's his favorite pastime. So what's gonna happen on Friday? I predict Adam is going to lie to Chelsea. He's gonna look her right in those gorgeous eyes and say Riza means absolutely nothing, completely omitting the kiss. And Chelsea is going to find out later, and it will be a nuclear explosion. I predict Nick is going to tell Victoria about the ambush, and she might actually try to stop him or call the cops, which will just make Nick go rogue and do it himself. And Phyllis, she's going to scheme. She might pretend to take Victor's deal just to buy time to expose the AI forgery. I am sweating just thinking about all this. I needed to get this out of my system because my brain has been running a mile a minute since the credits rolled. I know some people are loving Victor's ruthless era or cheering for Chelsea's heartbreak, but I am just a giant ball of anxiety. Let me know if you guys are as stressed as I am, because I absolutely cannot handle this show right now.